So here they are live walking out of Roca. We see Prince William there with Kate in a burgundy suit. They're walking along the street and it looks as though they're going over to the crowds there and that they're going to be shaking hands and saying hello. This is not a walkabout that we've seen in other locations. Of course, yesterday at City Hall Plaza, the pouring rain really ruined that opportunity for them to meet and speak with people. But as we see Prince William shaking hands, speaking with this lady here and Catherine right behind him, I spoke with the Consul General at the British Consulate for New England earlier in the week, and he said they really did want to spend a good chunk of time with people in the Boston area, speaking with them and getting to know them, having conversations. Let's try and listen in.
Yes, of course. Oh, good. Oh, yes, we were watching on TV, watching the game. Oh, so nice to meet you. Yeah, I am getting spoiled. Oh, my God! I'm shaking. This is so cool.
All right, so as we watch the Prince and Princess, you could see people there asking them about the Celtics game last night, kind of squealing as they get pictures so close up to the princess. And she was just handed a book by this adorable child here. Let's go to our Christina Hager, who's been there in the crowd as we continue to watch the pictures live. Christina, how are people reacting there outside?
Well, people are huddled around the fence here. You can hear people cheering, getting excited. We keep seeing movement. People are holding up their phones, trying to get a picture of the royal couple getting back into their car. They've been huddled against the fence here, which was set up for security reasons. And, you know, we've been talking with some people in the crowd. And some people have even traveled here from other areas. Earlier we were talking with some people who had come from New Hampshire just to try to get a look at the royal couple. And they were able to snap a picture of the tops of their heads as they were getting out of the car. And I asked them, is it worth standing out here in the cold, in the wind and the cold? And they said, absolutely. It was worth it just to get a piece of what felt like a little bit of magic, and just to even say that they were here, to say that they saw history in the making. So, you know, people trying to get another glimpse, another chance to see maybe the tops of their heads. There's a lot of security around here. You can see Boston police, state police, Chelsea police, and that's why we're outside kind of on the edge of all this, because there was a security sweep earlier. The cameras that were inside that fenced-in area had been checked out. The dogs went through, and there are some pool cameras that were inside the building and just more around the immediate area surrounding. So we will have all that footage very, up close and personal for you later on. For now, we're getting this glimpse from out here, but people very thrilled to even get this view from a distance. You can hear people chanting and yelling and trying to get messages out to them. Some people have signs. This is a significant stop because it's a little bit different. It moves away from the focus of this trip by the royal couple to focus on environmental protection. And this is about some other issues that they have demonstrated that they're passionate about things like mental health, things like social justice. This agency here in Chelsea that they just toured is called ROCA, and the focus here is to pair young people with services that work with police and judges and the criminal justice system and social workers, state social workers, to try to divert them from at-risk situations, to prevent violence and to promote better outcomes. So this is a little bit different from the Green Initiative, the Earthshot Prize that brought the royal couple here. The crowd here I'm laughing because the crowd here is trying to direct, and here they are, trying to direct the royal couple to come to this side where they can get a better look at them, because they were kind of on the other side of this line of cars here.
Possible question, Christina.
People just happy to get even a look at the top of someone's head or a hand or anything.
Yeah. It's interesting, Christina, when you talk to people there, do they put it into words? I mean, obviously it's historic. Obviously, they're the future king and queen of England. But, what is it that makes people stand out there and wait in hours to want to see them?
I know, and it's cold and it's breezy out here, and they have been waiting a long time. I mean, not just to see them come in, but then waiting for this tour and then getting them coming out to give them a farewell to their next stop, wherever that may be. But it seems like a lot of it is just for the fun of it. I mean, we see people out here with signs and flowers, and I saw someone with some Boston Tea Party tea earlier. I think it's just kind of festive and fun. I get a feeling that it's a lighthearted. I'm trying to hear these people yelling. They're trying to get some messages out.
Yeah.
People are getting excited out here, waving. Every time there's some movement, people get excited and put up their phones. Yeah, but it's pretty festive. I think it's a light-hearted mood out here, and people just wanting to be able to say they were here. They were here for this visit. Yes. It's a rare occurrence here, and it's pretty exciting that we're not in downtown Boston like last night, but we're in the surrounding area, really getting a feel for the local community around the greater Boston area.
Yeah, and Christina, don't you think that for people who are the same era, it's really all about Princess Diana, and people watching Prince William grow up and sort of being involved in his life. They just want to be there and meet them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's some nostalgia with older people, and we do see a lot of, people here who are not necessarily the prince and princesses generation, but a little bit older. Now people walking away, I think we've got the feeling that we're going to see all we're going to see. Did you get to see anything?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I actually saw his face, not just the back of his head. So I'm thrilled.
Great. Paula, I don't know if you can hear us. I'm with someone who is in the crowd here. Tell me again, you because I was talking earlier with someone who just saw, they got a picture of the back of the prince's head, or the top of the prince's head. You actually got to see their faces?
Well, he turned around, so I think I have it on a video, but there's so many people in front. But we've been here like over an hour, so our hands are so frozen, but it's like worth every minute. It's a piece of history here.
Tell me about that. Why was it worth it to stand out here in the cold and
Well, it's just like, I think everyone, so many people have an affinity towards, the royal family, and I have a lot of really wonderful British friends too, so that live here, and so it's just it just feels historic, and it's proud that they're coming to Chelsea. I lived in Chelsea for over 30 years, so. We're just proud that they're here and that they've, especially spending a lot of time in Boston as well. So, yeah, it just feels great that they're here.
Yeah, interesting that they've targeted some of the communities around the city.
And some of the wonderful things that are happening here. And I think for the princess, this is something dear to her heart, working with youth you know, and the programs. There are a lot of wonderful programs in Chelsea. There's actually a wonderful environmental program organization that's called Green Roots, and I thought they would probably visit there, but you know, because it was related to why they're here. But I'm glad that they came to Roka too, because as I said, that's like one of the princess's primary issues, you know, dealing with troubled teens and, you know, so. But this has just been really exciting to be here, even though we're all freezing. It is wonderful that they're here.
Thank you for taking a little more time to talk with us about and share your experience. This area is kind of, everybody's dispersing, and it looks like the security, they're going to move the barricades out of here pretty soon.
Yeah, I've got things to do too, so, you know.
All right. Take care. Thanks for talking with us. I'm Christina Hager, and we're live on WBZ. So have a great day. Thank you. So as you can see, the crowd is suddenly gone. Boy, that was quick. The cars left, and so did all the people. Paula?
They clear out fast, don't they, Christina? That was great, though.
Yeah, on to the next. On to the next. But what a fun diversion for people here in Chelsea, and meaningful for Roka here and the people in that agency.
Yeah, certainly important to highlight Roka and all the good work they do for people, young people who have been victims of violence. And Christina, great job talking to people. I think you're right. I think it was a festive atmosphere. People were excited to have a little moment of history, and it worked out perfectly. They came out, and I'm glad they shook hands with a few people, and they're on their way. So thanks so much.